Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kelly.
And we're the Vantasy Life. And we met at work a few years ago.
We were former sports executives and we met at work.
Yeah, here in Texas. And that went along, pretty good for a while, but we came across this kind of crazy idea, and we love to travel and we love tiny homes, and this kind of made sense to us.
I think our first love for road trips came a few years ago. We did a Pacific Coast Highway trip from San Francisco to San Diego, and it was an awesome week of traveling and just seeing many things down the coast. And then the next summer we did a trip from Salt Lake City to Yellowstone, and I think that's where the idea of being outdoors and doing road trips really came to fruition, because the beauty of Yellowstone and the national parks really kind of stuck with us.
Yeah, it was awesome, and I love just being on the road, so driving this thing is pretty fun. We have a 2005 Sprinter. It's a Mercedes Freightliner. There's a lot of different ways you can brand it, but we had a lot of fun building this thing. It was our first time ever doing anything like this. I had no skills at all, so definitely learning on the go. We had some help from family, of course, and we had a lot of fun, and it's pretty much done, and we're getting ready to go.
So the reason for today's video is we really just wanted to share with you, kind of who we are, why we chose the van life, and really like how we got the ball rolling and got the van life started.
Yeah, it was not easy. It was even the idea sounded fun, but executing it wasn't very fun. So I mean, of course, we had our jobs. This is where we met, and it was kind of it's kind of scary to quit your job and lose whatever your health insurance and all that. But we weren't going to let that stop us from kind of experiencing life the way we wanted. And we had to, we rented our house out. That wasn't as hard as we imagined, but we rented it out. It took 3 days to move out.
3 days by ourselves.
Yeah, just us two, and we had the van already, so we loaded everything up in here, about 4 van loads full, and we've been living with my parents for the past few months in order to save on rent and have the time to build this, and it's worked out. It's worked out pretty well.
So that's our story, and now we'd love to share with you and give you a small tour of our van.
All right, let's go check it out.
Alright, so first I'm going to show you our garage. We added these panelings. They're stained, so they kind of add to the features. This is kind of our headboard as well. And we added some cargo nets to do for our helmets for our bikes. The great thing about these Sprinters is the doors open the whole way up. And the garage really has all of our essentials for our adventures and activities outdoors. We have our 2 bikes. They're our road bikes, so they're great for exploring in the cities. A really great thing to use in your van, these things are called a bike fork mount. They're about $12 on Amazon, and they're really worth the money because they really stabilize your bike inside here. And to make our bed at a decent height, we did have to take the front wheel off, and on his bike, since he's a little taller, we did have to take his seat off, but everything is stored right in here. This is also another essential thing, is our kayak. So we know we're going to want to go into some of the lakes and different bodies of water, and this is our inflatable kayak. We did try it out in Austin, Texas, and it takes about 10 minutes to get it inflated, and then you're ready to go into the water. We also have our tools in case anything happens on the road, and then this is going to be our first aid and any type of health things and exercise equipment that we need. So let's head to the front. So this is our van, and this is our Cosmetic Refrigerator. It gets super cold. We don't even have it on the coolest setting, and it's very cold to touch. And it says it's big enough to hold 23 cans, so we'll see what kind of damage and what all we can stock in there. Inside inside here, this is our spice rack. It's where we're keeping our oils and our vinegars and all of our spices for cooking. A little bit of nostalgia. These are poorly built, but they were something Jonathan made when he was in middle school, so it's very cool, personal touch to the van. This is our kitchen. We kept it nice and simple. We didn't want anything too heavy, and because of Jonathan being 6'1", any cabinets we put up here really caused some issues for him, like being able to cook and prepare here. So we kept everything light, low profile. All these things were from IKEA. It's probably under $20, so it made it really cost efficient. We made this. It's made from one wide plank board. We cut it in half, joined it together, and then stained it. This is our small little sink. This is our hand pump. It's a whale hand pump, and it works pretty well. Underneath we have our waters. We carry 12 gallons of water with us, and then there's also a gray water tank in there that's 6 gallons as well. Underneath here, these, we actually repurposed some bathroom vanities we found on Craigslist. So again, it was cost efficient and a good way to reuse things. So these are our cabinets. Down here we have our Coleman propane stove, some of our gas, our colanders, and some cooking pots and pans. These are probably my favorite part of the van. One, it's because where we're going to be sitting all the time, but Jonathan and I together designed and built these benches, so they're upholstered and they have nice foam. This one here has a cutout, and it allows us access to our Goal Zero Yeti 400, and that's what's going to power our lights, our fan. We have a small blender so we can make smoothies on the road, and inside here we also have some of our cleaning supplies. In my bench, this is where all of our food storage is going to be, so we can store our cleaning supplies as well as some of our dry goods and canned goods as well. We call this area our catch-all. It's where we keep our backpacks, and in here is where we keep our keys and wallets and things we try to not forget when we leave for the day. So this is our bed area, and we were fortunate enough to be able to fit a queen bed. And this is actually a 10-inch thick tufted needle mattress. It's super comfortable. I figured if we're living in here, we want to have the most comfortable mattress we can. We currently have one in our house, and we absolutely love sleeping on it. Underneath our bed, not very often you'll see this, but our tiny home has his and her closets. This is where we keep all of our clothes. We even have an area to hang our clothes, which is really nice, just to be able to organize things a little better. Then up here is our bed, and we installed this decal. It's a wall decal. This is a pretty awesome map. It actually has some of the national parks. It has all of the roadways, so it'll actually be used as a tool as well as a decor item. And then this thing is what's going to save our life when we are sleeping at night. This is our Fantastic fan, and right now it's blowing out. You can see my hair moving, and it's only on a 1, and it requires very little amp hours, so it's an awesome addition to the van. So that concludes our van tour. If you do have any questions on why we did things a certain way or how things were built, feel free to comment below. We would love to share this journey and our adventures with you, so subscribe to our channel and give this video a like.
So,
well, I guess we're done.
yeah, what else do we want to say?
That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You want to watch it?